is our new book. It's short articles. And today's story is the first one. It's about life. A cicada lives for a week. One day of a cicada's life then equals 1 decade of a human life. Okay, one more time. Life. A cicada lives for a week. One day of a cicada's life then equals 1 decade of a human life. And I have this one here for you too. Yeah, some people might not know what cicada looks like. Looks like this. If you go to Japan in summer, you see a lot of them on the bark of tree, on the trunk, and they are singing at the top of their lungs. Their singing is like me, 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 continuously, very loudly. And this adult cicada, yeah, it lives about 7 days. And if you compare it to mayfly like this one, an adult mayfly lives only 1 day. So that's even more dramatic. Um, yeah, imagine what it was like if our life was 1 day and then it's over, or 1 week and then it's over. But actually, from the perspective of the Buddhas who have obtained enlightenment or deathlessness, so our life, human life, is just like the life of the cicada or even the mayfly. We come to existence, before we know it, we're gone. It's that fast. And yet, if we think about it, why, well, first of all, why do we want to know that many people don't want to look at this reality of life? It's uh, unsettling for them. Yeah, it could be unsettling at the beginning, but the more we listen to the Dharma, which is the truth that doesn't change throughout time and space, and one of these truths is the truth of impermanence or the inevitability of change. Everything is changing all the time. Little by little, we begin to develop resilience. So when things change, instead of being thrown into confusion, or some people even throw a tantrum, they become all like hullabaloo. And instead of that, our mind and heart is more receptive to the truth if we cultivate the field of the mind every day by listening to Buddhism. So when the changes occur, we can be more accepting, we develop more resilience towards life. And that means we can have more joy in the heart. So these are the benefits of facing the impermanence of life, the brevity of life. You know, how short is life? If we are lucky, we live like the average, maybe um, make it to the average, maybe 70 or 80 years of life. You know, not most people, but maybe a lot of people don't make it, right? Because it's just an average. So life is uncertain, and to be mindful of this reality makes us seek the Dharma more enthusiastically and more effectively. We will find the time to come and sit through this recitation meditation, to ponder life. Yeah. If we forget about this reality, that means people who don't listen to Buddhism, they don't have a spiritual foundation, then their foundation becomes their endless desires, because that's what we are made of. We are made of desires. So from morning till night, from night till morning, we are continually being driven by these desires, one after another. I want this. Oh, my friend bought a new house. Oh, I'm tired of my own house. I need to change. And oh, I want this. Oh, my boss is too mean. I'm gonna change. my job and I want to have a better job, as if we are certain that things will improve. So basically, we just changed our circumstances in order to find happiness. And we all know that doesn't work unless we face what we have in our mind. Yeah. So that's the beauty of understanding life, how short it is, and that we don't have time also. We need to accomplish um, what we need to accomplish now, because one day of cicada's life is equals to a decade of a human life. So we look back at life, what have I done in the last decade? And yeah, and in order to fulfill our desires, aren't we destroying a lot of the environment? What is our impact on the environment? The more we think about that and the unwholesome karma we create, the more we want to obtain true happiness that's already available to each one of us. We just need to have the mind open to it. Yeah, that's the beauty of uh, raising our awareness of this impermanence of life. Yeah, so good job everyone for being here, practicing this meditation together. Today is Wednesday. We're going to have Karma Lab at 5 p.m. Pacific time, and have a wonderful Wednesday.
Okay, thank you, Beta.
Oh, you're welcome, Gary.